Hey everyone, welcome back to Final Trade. I've got a giant bulk box of what claim to be vintage Magic cards that I got from eBay. We're going to open this up and start taking a look at what's actually in here. Created quite the predicament for myself here. Let me get this open without spilling too much information. Okay. Okay. So it does pretty much look like it's full of cards. A bunch of sleeved stuff. That's going to be a nightmare to unsleeve. Okay, look at this. So it claimed to be about, I think this was 6,000 cards. And it said it was vintage. So that's kind of, that's everything up through the Onslaught cycle. I don't really know what to expect, how much duplication to expect. Look, there's some Ice Age right next to, what was the hammer? That was one of the Urzas. Some random Ice Age right next to it. 4 flares. 4 Essence flares. Yeah, it looks like this is someone's collection with, you know, kind of up to 4 copies. It's nice that it's somewhat in order. Now, it said it had already been picked through for all the rares. And in, was it Exodus, is when they started putting the colored set symbol on things. At the point of Exodus, when they did that, the person who sold this said, well, went back through, picked through, and took out all the uncommons also. So maybe I'll make a couple videos of kind of some of the results of sorting this. There's some Chronicles. A little bit of Fallen Empire reprint and Chronicles with that white border. Antiquities reprint. Weird random sleeving. Some of this might have gotten mixed around in shipping. It looks like some of these cards are mixed up in a way. Some stuff just kind of weirdly out of order. Probably gonna take a while to sort this, but man, just right here, it looks like a, you know, most of a common and uncommon set of Ice Age. With, again, weird stuff mixed in. I mean, here's some 5th edition. Alright, more White Knights. Weird. Okay. So it's a bunch of 5th edition just kind of mixed along. Some of these odd land cards they made. So let's pull this out. Let's get deeper down in here. See what we've got. This is going to take forever to de-sleeve these. So I'm glad it's kind of in order. There's a little bit of order to it. 5th edition Samite Healers. What's the book? Weatherlight, I think. There's some Tempest with the Rain Cloud. Okay. Couple pieces of paper to keep them from falling through to the next level. Even though around the edges, they're just a mess. Okay, what's here? That's probably Mercadian Masks. This actually came after I stopped playing, so I'm not familiar with these. But now some white border. Okay, that's 5th edition again. And again, it's interesting. There's 4 copies of a lot of these. As if somebody was trying to make a play set. But then there we go. 8 copies of Misstep. Gotta make sure all 8 stay sleeved, right? Interesting. But then more Wall of Diffusion in there, kind of mixed. So it looks like it's going to kind of obnoxiously be just mixed up enough to make it difficult to work with. Oh, that's some, what's the star? The font there, that's Portal, I believe. Some version of Portal. That's interesting. Grizzly bears looking just like the classic 5th edition one, but with a portal symbol in different fonts. The gate, that was Stronghold, I believe. More masks. Interesting. So, trying to decide what to do with this as far as videos. I think I could probably just start sorting a lot of this stuff, not film it, and then come back and maybe make 1 or 2 other videos of if there's anything really interesting in here, or just kind of showing like, what the heck did I get? Man, a bunch of Mirage, that's cool. So when I first started playing, in I believe 1997, you could still get Mirage packs. Oh man, that's really cool. Some more 5th edition, but this time sleeved. Yep, Grizzly Bears again. Bunch of 5th edition. Mountain Goat. And then some more Stronghold. Okay, so it's weird. It's like they went through a bigger collection and just took handfuls of stuff out and just threw it in this box so that there would be some kind of mix of things. Here's some 4th edition with that 1995 down here. Interesting. And then just some other random sleeves. Odd. Okay. So yeah, this is... I was hoping I would at least gain a little bit on sorting this from it coming out of some other collection, but it looks like they mixed it up just enough. At least big blocks of it are still sorted by set. Here's a bunch of... see what this is. Looks like nearly pack fresh. There's a couple played cards in there, but it's just a bunch of Stronghold. So I think I paid right about 3 cents per card for this. What do you think? Was that a good deal? It's like a whole ton of commons and uncommons, which is kind of what I was going for. I kind of have a slight aspiration to make a complete play set of vintage for myself, excluding all the crazy expensive stuff. Is this more 4th edition? Interesting. And again, just some random red backed cards. What is that? Okay, Halberd. I'm not familiar with that set. It's new to me. Okay. Let me pull some more of these out of here and get down to the cards on bottom. It is unbelievable that whoever owned these thought, hey, I will sleeve everything. Oh boy, some Visions. I'm wondering if I might find a couple diamonds in the rough in here. These older sets where they didn't have the colored set symbol denoting the rarity. Yeah, I know, I'm not keeping it in frame. I'll get better at it, don't worry. Okay, let's see if we can... yeah, all this stuff that fell into the side of the box is just totally out of whack. Just unsorted. There's hundreds of cards like that. More Visions. More Chronicles reprints of the... I believe it was the Four Horsemen sets. What were those? Arabian Nights, Dark. Was it Fallen Empires? And, I forget, Antiquities. Yeah, a bunch of that here. That's cool. I was hoping to pick up a bunch of Chronicles. Kind of an unloved set. You never see people on eBay being like, oh, a big giant collection of Chronicles for sale. That's cool. But then more Visions mixed in, and then more 5th edition. This is going to be a mess. It's going to take a long time to sort this. Some paper down in here. Maybe they wrote a note giving the ultimate key on how to sort this effortlessly. Nope, just 2 blank pieces of paper. And a ton more cards. You can see around the edges here how they just kind of fell in and during shipping and got mixed around. Let me pull out these unsleeved cards right here, see what they are. If I can. Everything's packed in so tight. This is really cool. The reason I like these quote-unquote vintage, even though, people have a lot of different definitions of what vintage Magic is, but the reason I like it is it's this old style. This old frame where the frame was still had this thicker border around it before they widened the picture so they could fit more stuff inside. I just think it looks great. It's what was around while I was playing, and I just think it has a great look to it. So let me know what you want to see. You want to see more sorting of this? I think sorting videos are pretty boring, but I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to spend some time sorting, maybe start de-sleeving. Man, that's a lot to de-sleeve. And then come back and just kind of show the results, what kind of mix I had of sets and color, and maybe anything really cool that kind of slipped through all the times this was searched, or probably just end up being stuff I think is cool. All right. Let me know in the comments. See you later.